Welcome to the Silverstone Technology Cluster's Ask the Expert podcast. I'm Jeannie, your host. The mission of the STC is to support advanced engineering, electronics and software businesses, and we're always keen to share industry knowledge and insights. In each podcast episode, we sit down with seasoned professionals and industry leaders to uncover valuable knowledge, share real-world experiences, and explore smart strategies for navigating the challenges of modern business in advanced engineering. And today I'm joined by Owen from Eagle Labs. Hi, Owen. Thank you so much for coming.
Hi, Jeannie.
I'm so excited to have you here. You are officially my last podcast guest.
I know, gutted. Absolutely.
So, yeah, thank you. And we're going to go off on a high, right?
Absolutely. But also good luck to you as well when you move on.
Thank you so much. So, I actually got a bit of an education a couple of weeks ago because I thought you just worked for Barclays, but it turns out you work for Eagle Labs.
Yes.
So what's the difference? I thought it was all just Barclays.
It is.
Yeah.
Barclays. However, Eagle Labs is a sub-part of Barclays. We're part of the actual business banking team.
Okay. So that's great. What do you actually do?
Who am I answering this to? A boss or other people?
You're telling me, so be honest.
So what do I actually do? Our job is the value add within the business banking relationship.
Okay.
So depending on what type of business you are, what size you are, you might be fortunate enough to gain a relationship manager or a team of relationship managers or directors to look after you with your banking relationship with us. With Eagle Labs, we're a little bit extra beyond just the numbers. So we do things like events, we do mentoring to help the founders with their upskilling journey, and we make, industry introductions to try and help the business grow.
So you're really about growth?
Absolutely. We are almost, think of us as like the boots on the ground within the business world. I'm the nosy one who goes around and asks the business questions and then tries to help them as a result of that.
Okay, so who can get access to Eagle Labs?
Everyone. You don't have to bank with us to take advantage of Eagle Labs. It's a common misconception that you have to bank with Barclays to take advantage of the content. You don't have to. You can engage with me. You can engage with our online proposition. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. You don't have to have a banking relationship with us.
What do you get out of that if people don't
We would
bank
love
with
you
you,
to, but you don't have to.
Okay. So it's like, come and let us show you how great we are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But also it's the community impact that we have. Banking and finance is a very, it's an emotive topic, but also it's a really key part of the sector. Businesses and finances, it's something that you have to get right, not just in business, but your personal life as well. If banking and finance isn't correct, the chances are the business probably won't grow the way it could. So we're there to help with that.
Okay, so you're there to help with sort of advice, guidance, and what about sort of funding and things like that? Do you help direct people to where they can access funding to help them grow?
Through Eagle Labs, yes. So Eagle Labs has its funding platform. So that's called our demo directory. So the demo directory is where you can actually put your pitch, your idea on if you're looking for investment and funding.
Cool.
And then we've got vetted investors who are on the platform. They'll reach out to you if they're interested in what you have. And then if a deal is struck, good for you. We don't take any commission. We don't charge you for being on the platform.
Oh, so you don't get a bonus?
No. No, not quite. But yeah, the whole point of that is to solve an industry problem where your investors couldn't find the founders easily. Investors wanted to invest, but they were being hit with maybe sometimes 200 pitch decks a month, and they maybe had time to go through, let's say, 10 of them.
Okay.
So there could be 190 in that pile, and one of them might have been right for them, and they never would have known it because they just don't have time to get to them. So what the demo directory does is it allows the investor to filter into the industry sector that they're interested in.
Okay.
And then they can reach out to the business on that basis.
That's really interesting. And how many, I know it's probably a really sort of out of the blue question. How many investors have you got on your platform at any one time?
Well, there's over 300 at the moment.
Wow.
But it keeps growing.
Wow. Okay. So obviously for the investors, they think it's worthwhile.
Yeah. And at the moment, it's how's demo directory? It's probably just over a year old now. So we don't have like a cap on the number of the investors yet because the way the platform's working. So we don't have to do that yet. But like anything else in the business world, it will constantly evolve. And if we need to change it, we'll be led by whatever the investors and the founders need.
Okay. And you said you do events. What type of events do you do? And do you? I've noticed from looking through LinkedIn that you partner with other organisations as well.
Yep. Sometimes we can do standalone events for Eagle Labs where it's us that runs the content of the event. But locally, what I really find works well for the businesses is I partner with somebody where there's a gap.
Okay.
So I try and be led by in this area by what the businesses will need, and I try and provide something that they're missing. There's loads of good networking events that go on already. I don't need to put any more of those on or replicate them. I just turn up to them.
Yeah.
But in terms of doing the events for us, I'll be led by whatever the businesses are kind of missing and need within the ecosystem, and then I'll find somebody who's in that industry, ask them if they want to partner with us. I provide the space, they provide the content. Sometimes I put on a decent lunch as well.
Oh yeah, those chicken tikka sandwiches are next level. I'm going to miss those.
They're good, aren't they? Do you know, I suggested them for the menu.
I know. I'm really going to miss them. Like every time.
They're a big hit.
Every time I come to an event with you, I know that they're going to be there, and it just makes my day.
Thank you. That's awesome.
No,
I'm glad you like it.
No, I love them.
Forget the content of the event and what it does for your business. The chicken tikka
sandwiches. And I tell everyone, I'm like, make sure you grab one of those chicken tikka sandwiches before they're all gone, because they're epic.
But I really like doing that because it gives the businesses who are providing the content, I suppose, an elevated platform for them as well to help get their message across of how they could help the businesses. So, they go really well.
So you've told me Eagle Labs is available to anyone, not just Barclays customers. But you, part of the STC, partnered up with us. What's the advantage for STC members? If anyone can access Eagle Labs, why is it important for STC members?
It's important for STC members because the proposition that we have is so varied, and it's sector agnostic. You don't just have to be in one particular sector for it. So we know now that at STC currently, we've got some emerging sectors. More members are joining from those sectors, and there's parts of that proposition that could be used by absolutely anyone wherever they are in the banking journey. So to encourage people, go onto the website, have a look at some of the proposition. It's all free. You don't have to bank with us to take advantage of it. There is something on there for pretty much any stage business, whether you're growing, established and looking to grow, or very established.
Okay, and I suppose another advantage for STC members is that they've got you.
They do.
Coming to all the events.
They have me, yes. So, we've been, proudly, as Barclays, a founding member of STC from the start. Eagle Labs have probably consistently engaged with STC for about 3 years now, through myself. And it's something that, I take great pride in. I love the businesses within the cluster. They're not all based at Silverstone Park. Some of them are based a bit further away, but it's a great focal point to show off the best of what, I suppose, Northamptonshire and the surrounding areas has to offer. And there's some real talent on show within that cluster. So anything I can do to, help shine a spotlight on these businesses and help them grow, absolute pleasure to do so.
So even if we've got members who aren't geographically in this area, they can still reach out to you.
Absolutely. Yep. We're very much part of the STC, and Eagle Labs is is UK wide. You don't just have to be in a particular area where there's an Eagle Labs to engage with Eagle Labs. You can use it wherever you are.
Okay, so there's Eagle Labs, and what do you call yourself, an eagle?
An eagle.
There's eagles all over the place, is there?
I love that. My official title is an ecosystem manager.
Okay, so there's ecosystem managers all over the place.
Yeah, there's I think it's about 35 of us across the country.
Okay, brilliant.
That do what I do, and through all of us, we kind of cover the whole of the UK.
Okay, so even if someone is out of area and they reach out to you, you can make sure that they talk to the right person and get the right support.
Absolutely, yes.
Brilliant. Anything else you want to add about Eagle Labs? Because I think I've grilled you quite heavily, but have I missed anything?
I don't think you've missed anything. It's not a platform that we kind of heavily advertise and promote. We don't feel that's the right way that people should be led to the platform, really.
Okay, so you don't market yourselves, however, you get exposure sort of through events, through partners.
Yeah.
Because I know that you used to.
We did a meta campaign, and I was in on that. So we do.
Okay.
We do a little bit.
So you do little bits, but you don't really need to, I suppose.
Heavy. No, not heavy, because we don't have the capacity to do it. There's only like 120 of us in Eagle Labs.
Okay, so as far as Barclays goes, you guys are quite a small...
Yeah, quite a niche team.
Okay.
But work very much with the wider Barclays proposition for a one joined up approach.
Brilliant. Well, I mean, thank you for teaching me all about Barclays Eagle Labs. Thank you for always providing good sandwiches and food at your events, because it's so important.
And it's free as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing,
always free to attend.
I know.
But no, it's been an absolute pleasure, Owen, and I'm so happy that I finally got to sit down with you before I disappear. So
good. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yes, brilliant. Thank you. That's it for this episode of Ask the Expert. Thank you so much for listening or watching. We hope you picked up some useful insights and inspiration along the way. If you enjoyed the conversation, please give us a like, share or rating on the platform you're using. Please follow Silverstone Technology Cluster on LinkedIn and subscribe to the STC YouTube channel or our podcast on Spotify or Apple, so you never miss an episode. We'd love to hear from you, so if you have any comments, a particular topic or a guest you'd love to hear from, please drop me an email to jeannie@silverstonetechnologycluster.com. Bye for now.